Matt, you know how I told you that I participated in one trivia night with our school fundraiser, and I would love to do another trivia night?
Yeah, so we talked about this a week or two ago.
Right?
Where you had said that you'd never actually done a trivia night like at a bar, right? Wasn't that the breaking news that we discovered? And I was shocked to hear this.
Breaking news, yes.
Right,
That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I can say that my streak is over of not attending. I finally got to go. I had a friend who said, "Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go." So we went this week.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, and it was there was 5 of us ladies together. We all have kids at the same school, and our team name was Apple Bottom Geniuses.
What's that?
Wasn't that great?
I don't know.
Apple Bottom Jeans, boots with the fur.
Oh,
Apple Bottom Geniuses.
Yeah,
Matt,
that's
this
a song from
way too flat for somebody who runs a pop station.
I know.
Come on,
I know.
man.
I'm bad at lyrics, but that's from.
No, you're not bad at lyrics. You pull out all the stops. Come on.
That's the right.
Boots with the fur.
Yeah.
The whole club was looking at her.
Yeah. Who is that? What artist is that?
She hit the floor.
It's not Chingy, right?
Shorty got low.
Yeah, low. Yeah, Florida. Is that a Florida song? T-Pain? Who is that?
Keep going. For
Low.
someone who doesn't know anything.
What am I naming everyone that's in that song?
No, I'm just like, come on. You know them all. I know you do.
Know anything? Stupid.
T-Pain.
Hey, I kind of got it, right? Didn't I say T-Pain?
And Flo Rida. Yep.
Hey, I got all right. Why'd you say keep going?
Because I was wanting you to keep using your brain to name all the other rappers and artists that you've got in there. Come on.
Okay. But I successfully.
Don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Hooray.
That joke fell way flat. I'm disappointed.
Well, this would be an example of me if this was asked at the bar or whatever. I would have been of no use. I wouldn't have answered in time. Time would have expired. Kate, see?
No.
See?
Not with this guy. Not with this host.
All right, so the name of your trivia group is based off of the song Low by Flo Rida and T-Pain.
Yep.
Apple Bottom Geniuses.
Apple Bottom Geniuses.
Instead of Apple Bottom Jeans, which is a lyric from that song.
Right.
I get it. So
I don't even want to talk anymore. Now I'm just like, wah, wah, wah.
I know. Yeah. Brutal. Okay, so how'd it go? How'd you guys do?
We won.
You did?
We did. We won.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. So we were in a good-sized booth, and there was a booth in between us and another good-sized booth with 14 children in one booth.
My God.
And then across from the 14 children, there were 8 parents.
Jeez.
Maybe 10 parents.
Okay.
So it's like all the grown-ups were at one table and all the kids were at another table. And when they were ordering, there was 8 tablets. So, I mean, it was okay. They were calm. They were great.
8 tablets.
And they ate. Yeah. They were all looking at tablets. They were all sitting, and watching a screen.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they ate dinner. And then it was time for trivia, and they were all bouncing off the wall and screaming and pulling hair and punching, and we couldn't hear the guy. And yeah, it was kind of obnoxious. So the first guy who was running trivia, who was talking like this, and you couldn't understand the questions. Uh-huh. And we were like, I'm sorry, can we put the questions on the TVs? Can we read the questions? No? Okay. Never mind. You got to listen to them. So, but he didn't give any hints or clues or any all right, you've got 3 seconds, or wait till everybody got theirs. He was very prompt. But then his buddy took over for round 2 and round 3. Now, where we could hear his buddy, he was very clear, and the kids had kind of dwindled at this point. But this guy was so cheesy with the jokes, Matt. And he was giving multiple choice after we'd already turned him in. And we're like, hey, don't help them out. If they don't know it, they don't get the point. Come on.
Right.
So the competitive side came out a little bit, and he said, please don't beat me up in the parking lot. And we're like, we're not. You're just going to make us the winners because...
So you yelled at him?
We're competitive. We didn't yell at him. Okay, a little bit, but...
Hey,
quit giving away answers. Yeah, that kind of yelling.
Uh-huh. And victorious.
Yeah.
Yep. Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Yeah. You know what we won?
What did you win? Yeah, I was curious if you got a prize.
A $10 gift card. Wait. Not each of us. Our team.
Yeah.
Won a $10 gift card that we couldn't use that night.
Of course not.
No, so we have to come back to use it.
They're like, sorry, you can't apply this to your current tab.
Right.
Oh dear. Ridiculous. Come on, Kate.
Right, but I think we've scratched an itch because there's already a group text about the next one, and we found a Disney one. Oh man, this is where like I brush off my shoulders, I pop my knuckles, and I'm like, I'm here for the party. Let's do this.
So there's a whole Disney themed night?
Yes, at a different bar.
Okay, how did you discover this one?
One of the girls on the group text was like, hey, how about this place? And I was like, Disney? Yes.
Here we go. All right,
we're
turning you into a trivia night person, Kate. This is fantastic news.
I know. But I know ahead of time that I know a lot about this subject. Whereas I went into this blindly and it had 3 different rounds and random themes. I was afraid one of them was going to be like Harry Potter and Games of Thrones or something like that, where I'd be like, I'm just sitting here, guys. I don't know what we're doing. But Disney, I can handle this. I know what I'm walking into.
Yeah, but don't you think a lot of people are going to be pretty expert in that?
Oh, I'm sure. But I at least personally feel a little bit more confident than like one of the rounds was UFOs.
Okay,
so you're like UFOs, and I'm like, I'm out. I don't know anything about UFOs. I'm not a sci-fi person. I believe in them. Does that count? But all of the questions, the first question had nothing to do with UFOs at all.
Okay.
But like the UFO, like the questions, the first question, the answer started with a U. The second question started with an F. The third question, you know what I'm saying?
With a no, yes.
Yeah. So we were like, what the hell does this have to do with UFOs? Nothing.
Nothing at all? Okay.
Nothing.
They didn't ask the question, do you believe in UFOs? And you go, yes.
Yes, 10 points.
Yeah.
And it was weird. Like you had to gamble points. Is that normal? Do you know?
Oh.
You put down the level of difficulty 1, 3, 5, or 7. You can only use that number once. And if you get it wrong, you lose those points.
So if you're feeling confident on a subject, you're like, I'll go ahead and bet the 7 points this time. And then that's it. You can't.
Right, but you can only use that 7 once. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that's how it went.
No, I don't think I'm not familiar with that, no.
Yeah, I thought it was just like every question is a point. And if you get it right, you get a point. And if you don't, you don't. But no. Yeah, I was glad that I was not the point gambler or the runner.
So how'd this work? You had to write down your answers? Is that how that worked?
Yeah. Okay. You had to write down your answer and take it over to the bar where the hosts were, and they were tabulating them.
Did you guys get pretty sauced?
No.
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 What happened?
And it was really... Okay, so it was a local establishment where they had they did not have domestic beers, which is fine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you're like,
all craft beers?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And of the 3 that I ordered, they were out of 2. And it happened, it was like, I don't know, maybe they emptied all the kegs that day. I don't know, because it happened to everyone at the table tried to order something and like, ooh, bad news, we're out of that. Or we'd get like, one gal got like 1 drink of it and he was like, oh, that was the last one. It was like, what? So it was kind of disappointing.
They didn't have a bunch of bottles or cans or anything?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had a ton of taps. But one of the gals was drinking. She had a glass of sangria. And she was like, "It's so good. I can't wait for my second one." And they're like, "Ooh, it's all gone." I'm like, "What do you have?" So it was kind of disappointing. And the beer that I got, it was a wheat beer, but it was had like some pear to it, so it was a little too like it almost tasted like a white wine instead of a beer.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I was like, Meh. So I did not get sauced.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Had they had the beers I wanted on tap, oh yeah, I would have been wasted and not made it into work that next day.
I'd been a little foggy. Yeah. I think that's what made it easier, though, was that I was able to like pay attention instead of like yelling at the guy. So that's good.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah.
Competitive Kate was a little bit more restrained than competitive Kate, who yells at the guy giving out hints.
Hey, no hints.
Or there was one where we were like, "Where's the multiple choice now?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't have one for these." I'm like, "You jerk." We didn't say that, but not to his face.
You said it with your eyes, yeah.
Just kidding.
How'd the kids do? How'd the kids' table do with this trivia night?
They did not stay as late because it went to about 9:15. I think they ended up like kind of tailing off because we thought the grown-ups were playing, but they weren't. They were just hanging out, which I kind of thought was rude. That was like, if we were at a place with a trivia and our kids were causing a ruckus while people were trying to listen, we'd be like, "Oh, we better go because they're trying to listen." But these grown-ups were like not caring. So they were probably all gone. The third round, they were gone. So we didn't hear them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you tempted to say, "Hey, shut your kids up"?
Yeah, no. I have never, I usually don't get stressed out about other people's kids. It's my kids at a restaurant that stress me out.
Mm-hmm.
These kids kind of stressed me out for a little bit. I was like, well, one of the kids is named Elliot, and I couldn't figure out which kid, but they kept screaming Elliot. And so because my child's name is Elliot, I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, sounds intense. How are you feeling going? Do you feel weird going out and being indoors at places now? You feel weird?
Yes and no. I like that we were able to have lots of space, and even in our booth, it was a very large booth for 5 people, and I was very comfortable there. And the bar was not packed by any means. I've only had 1 or 2 where I was uncomfortable about how close tables were.
Right.
And people were. But no, I'm doing better. I did go to Target the other day, and I was getting ready to put on my mask, and the gal was like, "If you're vaccinated, you don't need your mask." And I kind of was like, "Yeah, but I feel better with it." So I just kept on my merry way. So
I just ate a bunch of spinach. And thus want to not have people see my teeth.
Oh, gotcha.
Say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But then drunk.
I was like, is that bad breath? Is that...
Yeah. What does that have to do with anything now, Matt? What do you mention? What, you just ate a bunch of spinach? When did this... What? What's this have to do with anything? Yes, I went out the other night with my brothers. We found a patio, a nice space on a patio. And got there at like 4-ish.
Oh.
And I was just waiting. I was like, this is nice. They've really done this patio up nice. And I was just waiting to be crowded. I was waiting for it to get crowded. And it's like,
that sounds healthy, Matt.
Does it?
I was just waiting to be scared.
Yeah, I was prepared to be nervous, yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But it stayed relatively chill there. It wasn't really packed or anything.
Nice.
Yeah. Wednesday night. Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was nice, but yeah, I have not been. And yeah, it was on a patio with good ventilation. Had a nice overhang on it to get the sun off us because it was like 90 or whatever at that time.
Yeah.
Pretty gross out.
But it was nice on the patio?
Yeah, there's a nice breeze cutting through there. We got a nice spot right on the corner of it.
Good.
So, but yeah, I was studying the tables around me. I was like, if these tables all fill up, that might make me nervous.
You start putting jackets on chairs around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seats taken.
Yeah.
Can't sit here.
I didn't have the foresight to wear a jacket in the 90-degree heat down there to
Matt,
people.
You need to keep jackets in your car for that reason. Those are seat jackets.
Yeah. My brother picked me up. My brother Bob picked me up at my house. So that was nice.
Oh, okay.
So
even better.
Yeah, don't worry. I've got multiple hoodies in the back seat of my Corolla. Yep.
Just ready to save some seats.
That's right. Ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. Or when this building decides that it should be 60 degrees in it, it can come in handy to go out to the car and get a jacket that is 110 degrees.
Right.
To warm up in this building. Yeah.
I'm always jealous of women who can wear like cute summery things to their office comfortably.
Okay.
Because I want to wear layers in the summer because I always feel like it gets so cold here.
Mm-hmm.
That you're like, ooh, I've got a cute little sleeveless dress, but I'm going to freeze my baguettes off. So better put on the sweatpants and the hoodie today because...
yeah. Can't wear the sundress.
Cold. Right.
Sundress, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the right? Is that not the right word?
Well, there are some dresses that are sundresses. Yeah.
Yeah, they look comfortable.
Most times they are when you're not freezing.
Yeah.
No.
I think if I started wearing one, people might get the wrong idea. But
I don't know. It's 2021. If you want to wear a dress, Matt, you wear a dress.
Thanks, Kate.
You're welcome.
Well, do you remember the story? I think this was in Ireland or Scotland or something at this private school.
Some Celtic nation in the UK.
Right, something. Where or maybe I'm just confusing it with because of a kilt or something.
Yeah.
But these kids, it was a private school. This was overseas somewhere. And the boys weren't allowed to wear shorts. And so they all opted to wear skirts, like the girls had. And one of the kids was like, one of the boys was like, this is quite comfortable. You get a nice breeze.
Are you sure they weren't kilts?
Why do you say it that way?
Well, because in Scotland and Ireland and even in...
That's why I thought maybe you had the wrong country, because it was actually the way the story framed it was that it was abnormal to be wearing a skirt.
And there's nothing in the handbook that boys couldn't wear skirts. So there you go.
So now I'm typing boys skirts, private school couldn't wear shorts into
UK.
Oh yeah, here it is from the BBC. A sixth form student who wore a skirt to class after being sent home for wearing shorts in hot weather says he is, quote, fighting for equality. 16-year-old. And
all right.
The name of the city is Ceredigion. Jeez, this is difficult. Ceredigion. This is in Wales. All right, so this is the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So the UK, there you go.
There you go.
I crossed the streams thinking skirts and made me think Ireland or Scotland or whatever.
You crossed the streams?
Yeah, I crossed. That's a Ghostbusters reference.
Okay.
You familiar?
I was going to say, don't people say pond? Cross the pond? But okay.
Oh, no, I crossed the streams. The one... Do you remember cross the streams from the original Ghostbusters? Don't cross the streams? Okay.
Sorry. What?
It turns out that's what you got to do to beat the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
That's what you got to do.
That's what you got. Oh, spoilers for the original Ghostbusters. Damn it.
Oh,
sorry.
Man. Matt.
Whoops. When I asked why I couldn't wear a skirt to school, they said it was because I am a boy and can't wear a skirt. Okay. But the way I remember this was there was a bunch of kids doing this. Whatever. I give up. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I found it. Cheer the Exeter boys in skirts, but we'll have real progress when it's no longer news. All right, so this from 2017. Southwest England. So in the UK, lots of... Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I'll send you this link. And we can Facebook it. Some 30 boys have worn skirts to school in protest at being told they were not allowed to wear shorts. Shorts are not currently part of our uniform for boys, and I would not want to make any changes without consulting both students and their families. However, with hotter weather becoming more normal, I would be happy to consider a change for the future. This being the principal, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or the British equivalent of a principal.
Headmaster.
Thanks. Headmaster.
I don't know.
Mastress.
Gotcha.
We recognize the last few days have been exceptionally hot, and we're doing our utmost to enable both students and staff to remain as comfortable as possible. But what do you think? Those boys look kind of cool in those skirts, huh?
Well, do you mean cool like temperature-wise or cool like cool?
Both.
I think that the fact that they were able to find skirts that will fit them like that, that's awesome. Like, they can't just borrow their sister's skirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe some of them can.
Yeah. Big sister skirt.
I think it's great.
We're not allowed to wear shorts, and I'm not sitting in trousers all day. It's a bit hot. Wish I could do a British accent. I know I need to practice. I probably could if I practice.
I was going to say, you do it all the time off mic.
Hello.
There it is.
That's the full extent of my British impersonation. Yeah.
Now, okay, I did see the school uniform guidelines currently allows male pupils to wear trousers. Female pupils may wear trousers or skirts. Okay, because my question was going to be, can the girls wear pants if they didn't want to wear skirts? And yes, they can. So it only makes sense. Boys should be able to wear skirts too. There you go. And pupils may remove their ties but must carry them with them. That's weird. Shirts can be untucked in class but must be tucked in when they leave the classroom.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
When you're out and about, basically. Okay.
So, like, when people can see you, you tuck it in. At our school, it's not a rule that only girls can wear skirts or jumpers. It's just implied that girls wear jumpers in kindergarten and first grade and skirts in 2nd through 5th, and then in 6th through 8th, they wear skirts.
What'd you say? What's 2nd through 5th? What?
Skirts.
Skirts?
Matt, skirts.
What's that?
It's a skirt with shorts under it. Where have you been? You've never heard of skirts?
No.
They've been around for like 20 years.
Well, yeah. Out of touch.
They're skirts, but they've got shorts in them, so it looks like it's a skirt, but you can still climb the jungle gym.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Skirts.
See, it's great learning with you, Kate.
I mean, Matt. So it's not implied that only boys can wear shorts. It's just hardly any girls do wear shorts or pants. And so Elliot was asking this year, she was like, is it against the rules? I'm like, no. She's like, okay, I'm done with skirts. I only want pants and shorts. So she is the only girl in her class who would wear shorts and pants instead of the skirts.
Fantastic. Trailblazing. That's awesome.
Yeah. She's a whole lot more comfortable in those suckers, too.
Good for her. Anyone follow her lead?
Not in her class. I've seen other girls in Finley's class wear pants. But, I mean, in the winter, I would think, why wouldn't they all want to wear pants? But they all wear the skirts or the skirts with leggings so they can keep their little legs a little bit warmer out on the playground.
In the wintertime, yes.
In the wintertime.
Mm-hmm. Legs are plenty warm now.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. What are you drinking over there?
I got my vitamins going.
You do? Oh, man.
And my shaker that I forgot I had ice in it. And I left it in the fridge last night, so there's like hardly any water in there, so I keep adding water to it.
It's too strong? Is that what you're indicating?
No, it's just there's not enough water.
Huh?
You know what I mean? There's too much ice.
Oh, I see.
I keep drinking it down.
Right.
Yeah. So I've got my ice water here that I just keep adding to. It's like a little bartender here.
You're not worried about constricting your vocal cords?
You know, every time I take a drink, I go, constricted yet? Nope. No, I'm not worried about that.
Rock on.
I know. That doesn't surprise me that we're far more interesting.
I think so. I'm honestly, for a pretty self-conscious, that's not clear.
Yes.
And oftentimes don't value my work as much as I should. But then there are those times where I'm like, God, I'm so much better than a lot of these people. And you included. I mean, you included with me. You included with me are so much So much
you
better.
Included.
I'm so much better than everybody, including you.
I'm sorry. What did you just say about your confidence issues?
Yeah, right.
That was fantastic.
But these Kansas City people aren't that good, more or less.
Oh gosh.
Or we're that great. I shouldn't be like, well, they suck. So we sound good in comparison. No, we sound fantastic.
We're just that good.
Yeah.
Matt, we're a little over a week away from Father's Day.
Yes, Father's Day a week from Sunday, which is also the official start of summer. So Father's Day, you get maximum sunshine. Maximum sunshiny day of the year. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, you're my sunshine.
Sunny days for Daddy. That's what I was going to say. Nice.
So, yes, Father's Day a week from Sunday. Don't blow it.
Don't blow it.
Okay.
And, good
reminder.
There are lots of gift ideas out there for dads. Do you think dads are harder to shop for than moms?
Yeah.
Or do you think Father's Day isn't blown up as big as Father's Day gift as Mother's Day gifts are?
Mother's Day is the superior holiday.
True story.
Right. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Mothers are more important than fathers.
Yes. I said it.
Yeah. Huh.
You can send all the emails to kate.brennan.
Yes, send them to Kate.
I always feel like Father's Days are harder to shop for because, I think dads, if they want things, they just go out and get them, And
I think moms are far better at just loving the gesture in the first place,
Right.
Dads are not as good at faking the enthusiasm. I would say in general, I'm not speaking, Dad, I'm not talking about you.
This isn't the tool set I wanted, Matt. Take it back.
That's my thought is that, oh, Dad, I guess we can get Dad tools. And then, yes, it's like, well, this isn't quite my brand, but thanks.
Exactly. I told you I wanted a such and such, and you bring me this garbage.
Black & Decker. Throw it across the room.
What was this? Clearance? Don't bring that stank in here, Matt.
Yeah. So here's the tip. A tip. Give your dad cash for Father's Day.
There you go.
Yay. Yeah.
Or
solution.
Yeah, okay. So you can give your dad cash, or you could also make Dad a drink. How about that?
Okay.
Again, is Dad going to be like, really? You just gave me a drink? Ryan Reynolds, who we know as an actor and an entrepreneur.
Not personally. Yeah, we don't hang out.
Not personally.
Yet.
I would like to know him better.
I assume he's a listener. Ryan, call us.
Call me. Again, email kate.brennan. Ryan Reynolds, he's one of the owners of Aviation Gin, and he has invented a special drink for Father's Day called the vasectomy.
Okay.
It makes me giggle.
All right. So what does this do? Does it make you infertile? Make you barren?
I didn't think about that. I just know that it's got cranberry juice in that, so I didn't know if it was like, oh, is that like supposed to be the snip snip? There's the cranberry? I don't know.
Snip snip, there's the cranberry.
There's the cranberry. So, cranberry juice, tonic, lemon juice, and Aviation Gin, which I'm sure you can swap out any gin. Or, I don't know, I think I'd prefer it with vodka. But he doesn't have Aviation vodka. He has Aviation Gin. So that's why he made this drink. Yeah.
So, instead you just want to make yourself a vodka cran, right? Instead of...
Right. With lemon instead of lime.
Yeah, I think what I should do instead is make a completely different drink that also just happens to contain cranberry.
Yes. Cranberry. Underrated. Love it. So what do you think? Do you think your dad would like the... Happy Father's Day, Dad. Here's a tall glass of the vasectomy.
Nope. He wouldn't drink that, I don't think.
Nope. Based on the name?
Not really a mixed drink guy. I don't think I've ever seen him drink a mixed drink.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a Miller Lite.
Okay.
I got it to you from your own fridge. Enjoy. Happy Father's Day.
at least you know that he'll like it.
Yeah.
It's the right brand.
For real.
Yeah.
Maybe make it extra cold or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe get him a best dad koozie.
Yeah, that actually would be good.
Maybe get him 2, one for the house and one for the lake.
Yeah, that's right. Have one with.
Then he doesn't run the risk of losing his best dad koozie. He's got one at both locations. There's the thought.
That's a good
tip.
There
you go.
That's good. There you go. Yep.